Tony Storm saying you better put your money where your mouth is. Tony Storm making sure that Carmella doesn't get too cocky. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Liv Morgan against Carmella on SmackDown next. As we're back live here on SmackDown in Scottrade Center of St. Louis, Missouri, where Liv Morgan, who will be a part of the Money in the Bank ladder match, going one-on-one with a competitor who will also be at Money in the Bank, but in a different matchup, and Carmella. Here comes the #1 contender for the championship. SmackDown Women's Gold will be on the line as she goes one-on-one against Bayley. But can Carmella put her money where her mouth is? Will she be able to prove that Mella is money, but also Mella is champion? Will she be able to do that at the pay-per-view less than 3 weeks, almost 2 weeks from tonight? But we're going to find that out, ladies and gentlemen. Carmella now with all the momentum in the world. Now she's taking on a woman who once defeated her a couple weeks ago. Looking to try to get a revenge win in Carmella. Bella swinging, there we go. Mella against Liv. Looking to go with the Money in the Bank with all the confidence in the world. Elbows to the midsection. And again, nice counter. Got her up. And now Morgan again trying to go for a maneuver. Mella able to dodge her. Mella now. Oh, super kick. Shot to the spine and the super kick. Super kick for a win. Hook of the leg. Carmella. Momentum on her side towards Money in the Bank. Oh my God. She put her Mella money where her mouth was here tonight. Showing the world, along with Tony Storm, that Carmella could be champion. Big win here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, let's take you back to what happened last week on SmackDown. Having a little scrap between her and Alexa Bliss. Bliss are going to try to prevent that. Now Alexa Bliss claiming that she'll be watching the match between Belair and Morgan, which is coming up next. Alexa Bliss thinks she'll win the Money in the Bank contract. Bianca Belair are going to send a message to Alexa Bliss and others in the Money in the Bank ladder match. She's in action live next. As we're back live on SmackDown here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as Bianca Belair makes her way down the aisle. We saw her moments ago chatting it up with Alexa Bliss regarding this matchup, but also Money in the Bank. Which one will win the match? Well, tonight, don't forget about the third participant out of the 6 in the match. Here comes Liv Morgan. A second shot at the Women's Championship for Liv Morgan by competing in this Money in the Bank ladder match. Liv Morgan believes that if she wins this match, she'll have a guaranteed shot at becoming the SmackDown Women's Champion. That's Liv Morgan taking on Bianca Belair tonight here on SmackDown. And I'm also going to hear between Bayley and Carmella later on tonight as Morgan on the outside, and now Belair they're going to go on the outside. Oh, look at Belair, but I'm going to catch Liv Morgan locking there, able to hang her up on the top rope. Kick to the midsection. Looking to go for that powerbomb facebuster. Shades of Hardy earlier tonight. Will this be enough for the win? Hook of the leg and a shoulder for 2. Liv Morgan still got a lot of fight within her. Liv Morgan looking to send a message towards the Money in the Bank competitors that she has determination and grit. But Belair, we're going to shut all of that down. KOD once again planted. Liv Morgan able to suffer the first one, but I don't think she can withstand the second. Hook of the leg Belair gets the win. Bianca Belair with the job done tonight. Able to send the message towards not only Liv Morgan, but also Alexa Bliss and the Raw side of the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, that she's coming for that contract, and eventually she's coming for that SmackDown Women's Championship. Congrats to Belair. Also, a triple threat match. Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Liv Morgan all will compete before their Money in the Bank ladder match on the pay-per-view. Also, Bayley again, but this time with a little difference, a little change in Money in the Bank. And they got the underdog. Here comes the underdog, who's looking to shock the world at Money in the Bank, and Liv Morgan. She had her opportunity against Bayley at Backlash for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Sadly not able to get the job done. She had a great showing nonetheless, and then was able to, I guess, convince Booker T that she deserved this opportunity, and now she's in this spot at Money in the Bank to where maybe she could be the one to climb up the ladder, retrieve the contract, and be able to call herself Miss Money in the Bank. I mean, look at those who've done it in the past. And Bianca on top, look at that. Bliss was ready. Able to take her down. Crash and burn up the top. Is it enough? No. Ooh, kip up there by Belair. Kick to the midsection by Alexa. Ooh, knee lift. Back and forth. Knee lift and then the DDT. Bliss again. Is it enough? Can Morgan get in the ring in time? No, she couldn't. Oh my God. DDT on the Belair. After the trash talk that Belair gave Bliss last week, Belair suffered for it. Alexa Bliss tonight gets the job done. Momentum on her side, headed towards Money in the Bank. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, had a lengthy title reign. They're going to do it again by winning the Money in the Bank contract here tonight. And there comes a woman who believes that she has what it takes to become champion. The underdog in Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan had an opportunity at Backlash against Bayley for the SmackDown Women's title. Things didn't go her way that night in Chicago, but tonight, things might be a different story here at Money in the Bank. Mia Yim as well. Ripley now. Ripley up top. Ripley on her feet now. Look at Ripley sending him to the outside. Uh-oh. Rhea Ripley's the only one standing in the ring. Rhea Ripley in the ring, on the ladder, on top. Ripley got her hands on the contract. Ripley is Miss Money in the Bank. Oh my God! Wow! Oh, Booker T made a trade. Booker T traded someone on the roster to Raw. But who did he get in return? We get to see them now? Who is it gonna be? Wait a minute. You mean... Oh my God! The Rowdy one! Rowdy! Ronda Rousey is on SmackDown! Booker T traded a superstar on the SmackDown brand for the former two-time Raw Women's Champion. Ronda Rousey's on SmackDown now. You know, a lot of things happen here on SmackDown, but this is one of the few things I didn't see coming. And it looks like we're going to kick the show off with Ronda Rousey going one-on-one with someone here tonight. Ronda Rousey in action here in Providence, Rhode Island. On pay-per-view. And now let's show we're back on Raw. And wait a minute. This is a shocker. The Riot Squad. Oh my God. That's Ruby Riot, but also Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan used to be on SmackDown. Was Liv Morgan the choice that Booker T traded for Ronda Rousey? Booker T traded Liv Morgan to Raw, and Ronda Rousey goes to SmackDown. But now she reunites with Ruby Riott. Oh my God. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tag team. Ruby Riott senton on the Dana Brooke on the outside. Riott with the senton onto the outside. Onto Dana Brooke. And that sends Mandy Rose in the corner. Tag. Uh-oh. What's this? Ruby Riott. Oh. Package pile driver. And Morgan. Brainbuster. Goes into the cover. Hook of the leg. Riott keeping Brooke at bay. And she got her. Wow. What a showcase for the Riot Squad. The Riot Squad back on Raw with a vengeance here tonight. Big win, their first win as a tag team here on Raw. As they're back live in the arena here in the Rogers Center, there comes Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan. The tag team has been on the roll as of late. The Riot Squad, they're going to again continue getting more victories here on Raw in order for them to get after those WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. But they gotta take on this duo. Here comes their opponents, who are former two-time Tag Team Champions, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, the Iconics. The Iconics are no doubt looking to try to get back those tag team titles. They lost it to Beth Phoenix and Natalya the Demon in contention. Wait a minute. Counter. Inverted DDT by Riott. Ruby Riott, what's this? Got the arms. Looking to make her tap. Billie Kay in deep trouble. Crawl on their feet for Riott. Oh, but Billie able to roll through. And Billie! Taste of Kay! The taste of Kay! Morgan, not aware of it! Cover! Hook of the leg! And the Iconics with a win! Liv Morgan looked out of it. Didn't even realize that the Iconics able to get the victory in hand in this tag team match. Taste of Kay, the big boot by Billie Kay for the victory here live on Raw after SummerSlam. Let's go back live on Monday Night Raw, getting ready for some more action. Tag team action for the women as the Riot Squad making their way down the aisle. You got Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan making their way to go ready for some tag team action. Taking on a duo we have not seen in a long time here on the Raw brand. No doubt the Riot Squad, they're going to go after those tag team titles. But that's if their opponents has anything to say about it. Here comes the Bella Twins. Nikki and Brie. Both women, no doubt, believe that those tag team titles are meant for them. Will that be the case? Can the Bella Twins find a way to get themselves a tag team title opportunity? We'll find that out, ladies and gentlemen. As tonight they go up against the Riot Squad. Not to mention, you saw Morgan moments ago took out Brie Bella. And now it's Morgan going up top. And now it's Riot trying to go for the senton. Now Nikki Bella just stomping out Ruby Riot and that basement drop kick. The basement drop kick. Is it enough? Wait, hey, head on the ropes! Head on the ropes! Oh, come on now! Ruby Riot had her head on the ropes. Referee didn't see it. Nikki Bella with a cheap victory. With a huge asterisk. Man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, but he has to get through Shinsuke Nakamura later on tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, right now, let's get ready for some women's action. Some more of women's action, I should say. As Liv Morgan makes her way down the aisle, they're going to go one-on-one with the Empress of Tomorrow. No Ruby Riot by her side, and no Kairi Sane by Asuka's side here tonight. A straight-up 1v1 here in Los Angeles, California. Here comes one of the most dominant women's competitors, one of the most dominant superstars in the women's division. Here comes Asuka. I mean, no doubt about it in my mind, Asuka in the last year and a half has kind of been on a downward spiral. I mean, regardless of her winning the tag team titles but then losing it only a couple weeks later to the Divas of Doom, Asuka, as a singles competitor, have not been able to bounce back ever since losing the Raw Women's Championship over a year and a half ago. Ever since losing the Raw Women's title in the Elimination Chamber match to Ruby Riot, Asuka has yet to ever taste that championship. Maybe tonight Asuka might use tonight as a way to get back, as a way to bounce back and make her way into the title scene. But then again, everything's on halt as far as title aspirations go for certain superstars. Hence is just able to take down Asuka. And now, able to block that. Did Asuka, oh no, Bella in the back, driver! Landing on the back of her neck, this Liv Morgan, no doubt, that rattled the brains of Morgan there. Asuka trying to damage the, as Stone Cold would say, stack of dimes, she calls a neck. As a kick to the midsection, Asuka now, oh! Hip attack on the Morgan, cover, lateral press, kick out of 2. I mean, a big win over Asuka will do wonders for Liv Morgan, but it seems that Asuka has everything well in hand. Asuka now got it from behind. Asuka lock applied. Morgan, can she fight out? Can she escape? Morgan in trouble. Morgan taps. Asuka gets the win. Wow. What a match. I mean, Asuka had everything well in hand. Everything was in control. Everything went Asuka's way in this match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, still more to come here on Raw. Lynch calling out Charlotte Flair, challenging for the Royal Rumble to have the rematch for the women's title. Oh wait, Liv Morgan? Obviously, Liv Morgan a bit frustrated that Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair are hogging up the spotlight. Oh, wow. Harsh comments there by Becky. Liv Morgan saying that Becky Lynch is holding her back, holding down the top spot of the women's division. Oh! Becky to give her an opportunity. One-on-one. Oh, next episode of Raw, Liv and Becky, one-on-one. Morgan wanted to be at the top of the card, wanted to be in the spotlight, and Becky Lynch decided to give her a chance here tonight, one-on-one. Tonight's a chance for Liv Morgan to make a name for herself at the expense of the man, Becky Lynch. Liv Morgan last week wanted to insert herself into the title picture, wanted to put herself in the limelight. And Becky Lynch said, quote unquote, "You're not good enough. You're not good enough to be in that position." And Liv Morgan obviously thinks otherwise. She believes that she does deserve to be in that spot. And they're going to prove it tonight against the man, Becky Lynch. And there comes her opponent. A very polarizing figure, to say the least. There comes the man in Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch said it last episode on Raw on Christmas night that she's looking to win back the Raw Women's title. She's back in a good spot. She's been winning matches in the last episodes of Raw, and now, next step as well. And now it's time. Becky Lynch got the arm. Got her in a hammerlock now. Or, wait a minute, Liv. Elbows and shots right to the midsection. And Liv Morgan using her head, literally. Becky Lynch not gonna like the view. Liv Morgan, no. Nice counter by Lynch. And a Lynch. Disarmer locked in. After working on the arm, can Liv survive it? Can Liv fight? No, she got a tap. After working on the arm, the man able to come through with the win. Becky Lynch gets the win here tonight. A grueling battle with Liv Morgan. Holy. Hey, wait. Look at this. Making her way to the ring. The Raw Women's Champion. The Universal Champion, Charlotte Flair. Don't go anywhere. Come back after this. And now Candice LeRae, Code Red. Might be a Code Red of who's coming out next. Number 23, Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan making her way down the aisle, right into the ring. DDT able to take her down. Form in the face by Liv. So they go for a Frankensteiner. Turned into an alley-oop by Bliss. Alexa Bliss sent him after that championship. I get next shot. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to be in the Royal Rumble to win the whole thing. Who's going to be number 25? And it's Bayley. Alexa Bliss. Oh wait, got Liv! Oh my God! Just tossed Liv out of there, and here comes... What? Well, a very interesting situation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in a drop pick match as Liv Morgan goes one-on-one with Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley has something to say. We got Rhea Ripley representing SmackDown. You just heard from Rhea Ripley moments ago saying that tonight's going to be an easy win for her and SmackDown. Not taking Liv Morgan as a threat. I'm sure Morgan, they're going to prove everyone wrong here tonight. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
And from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
The Way was able to bring Raw their first draft pick, and tonight we're going to see if Liv Morgan can bring Raw's their second draft pick. We got the New Day, Liv Morgan. She's been through a lot over the last year. She's proven that she can beat former women's champions. She's proven that she has what it takes to be on pay-per-views. But let's see if she has what it takes to not only beat a former women's champion, but also bring Monday Night Raw a draft pick. Morgan caught and tossed. She got spiked in the corner, got tossed for it. Thrust in the midsection, and Ripley with an uppercut. The nightmare are going to be a reality for Liv Morgan, stomping all over. Things are not looking good for Morgan here. Ripley again with that submission. But colossal clutch-like submission hold applied. Trying desperately to make Morgan give up here so she could get that draft pick and also momentum heading towards Money in the Bank. And again, inverted cloverleaf, third time, locked in. Morgan, does she have anything left? No, she got a tap. She put up a fight, but in the end, the nightmare prevails. Despite the distraction attempt by Alexa Bliss, Ripley with a win.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
That could be a message sent towards Alexa Bliss that I'm coming for that women's title. I will do anything and everything to prove it that I am the women's champion.